People definitely always have different dimensions and levels to how they relate to other people. Yeah, they're actually relating to other people in very different ways. As the Oni of Ife is actually on a very serious crossroad right now. Yes, the Oni of Ife is on a very level of crossroad. He doesn't really know, should I go to the right? Should I go to the left? What should I do? But something very peculiar is happening that has given the Oni of Ife some leverage, and that is the fact that Naomi, Queen Naomi, is the only person that actually has the mind of protecting the integrity of the Oni of Ife. Yes, Naomi is the only person who wants to protect the integrity of the Oni of Ife. All these other women just want to cause different issues, chaos, and abandonment, and they just have this mindset and feeling that what exactly is happening. They don't even care. They don't even care if the owner is okay or not. They don't even care if he's going to fulfill purpose or destiny. They don't even care what exactly the man needs to do. All they care about is that if you want scatter, make it scatter. But somebody like Naomi spends time to pray for the owner of Ife. My brother, somebody went to visit Naomi, and when the person went to visit Naomi, Naomi was locked up in her room upstairs. And you will not believe all what she was doing. She was just busy, kabashing, praying, groaning. All the groaning that she was groaning it for one person alone. That was the Oni of Ife. It was so tough and so hard that people could not really fathom, people could not really imagine, people could not really ascertain that, what kind of one is this? With all the issues, all the challenges, all the things that all of those women have been consistently doing to her, she still has the mind to put the Oni in prayers. I can bet you a lot of women will not even try this half. A lot of women will not do it half. What these women will just be doing is just to see that they cause different issues and different they're just more interested in just bearing the name only of Ife's wife. That is what most of them are more interested in. They don't really send, or they don't really have the they don't even have Oni at heart. What they just want is just once they just have that name, once they just want to go out and there's a long convoy of a limousine, a long convoy of a Cadillac. They go to events. They are well recognized as Ooni of Ife's wife, and that is all what they are interested on. But let me ask now, how long is this going to remain like this? At what point in time can they really now begin to feel that the only two is a human being and it needs to be loved and cared for? They also should have that mindset of caring for the only, making him feel loved, making him feel that a matter of necessity, he also is a human being with flesh and blood flowing in his veins. How come Naomi now is the only person, even when she was in prison, she was still praying for the Oni. Even when she was in prison, she was still caring for the Oni. Oni does not depart from her mouth. Morning, afternoon, night. Naomi is always having to say something about the Oni. This is somebody that you should be able to call your wife. This is somebody that should be able to be somebody you should bring to your circle. Unlike what most of the other wives are always doing. All they are most interested in is just they no send, especially now that most of them now have kids, now that pregnancy rate has actually visited everybody. Even as at that, Naomi was still very instrumental to making sure that these women have kids. Yes, after she opened her mouth and prayed for them in the palace, that was when the heavens opened and the spirit of fruitfulness was now distributed around. So is it somebody like that I should toy with? I'm not sure you should toy with someone like that. For those who do not understand, For those who do not have the mind of their own, who just feel Naomi's coming into the palace is a mistake, they should think twice. Yes, they should think twice. They should know that of a truth, it does not matter how long they have been feeling, it does not matter how long they have been looking at things. What they should understand and see is the fact that Naomi is still a special person who, by God's special grace, needs to be elevated and shown the right path. A woman who consistently puts her life on the line for others is somebody that we should value and keep. It shouldn't be people who just have the mindset and feeling that anything happens, anything goes. If you must want to have breakthrough in life, you should be one that puts others first. Because if you do not learn to put others first in your life, there are chances that you're not going to get the breakthrough you so desire and want. The breakthrough Naomi wants to see is the fact that she lives happily with her man. Yeah, there could be issues, there could be misunderstanding. After all, even the tongue and the teeth do have misunderstandings once in a while. So if the tongue and the teeth can still have understanding on how to live together as one, then we have no reason to feel otherwise. Truth be told, it is gotten to our imagination and level that the women in the palace don't just like Naomi. And it's not far-fetched. They do not just like Naomi because Naomi always makes them feel they should do the right thing. You always have hatred for the one person who every time feels that you could do better. Once somebody stands to let you know that you could actually do this thing differently, you will just begin to develop hatred for the person because they felt and thought Naomi should now come and bring herself to their own level by behaving or doing things uncannily or anyhow. So if this is not working the way they are anticipating, then it's actually going to be a very big issue and big problem. So right now, Naomi has gotten to that point in her life where she can say that she knows what she wants. And from analysis here, she really knows that she wants to remain steadfast and loving to the husband, not minding the challenges and difficulties they had. She is the only person that can genuinely say that she has a husband and they are going to live peacefully. All right, my people, this is where we'll be stopping. Till we come your way again, I want to say a special thank you to all of you who have been consistently watching our videos, and I urge you to still share them so that more people will get the information and the gist that we have to offer. Thank you for being truthful to D&Z TV. Till we come your way again. Bye-bye.